Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices, and starting with the SP 500, the Elliott wave count here is we're looking at this as wave 4 low here, being a triangle from intermediate wave 3 is an A and a B and a C and a D and an E, and then moving up into wave 1 and 2 here. So we're in the third wave here, minor wave 3 here, and within minor wave 3 we're looking for 5 waves, so of minute degree, so 1 and 2 here, and 3 and 4, and then up into higher ground here for wave 5. And this will be pulling back to here somewhere, then wave 5 up here, but we'll get to that. But it just shows you the basic pathway. So from minute wave 2 here, we're looking at this as wave 1 and 2 here, and then up into wave 3 here, which is not finished yet, which is, we'll go and have a look at that now, but there's still 4 and 5 to go up into 3,000. So longer term traders can look up into this particular level here. Short-term traders, well, there's all different types of short-term traders, isn't there? So everybody's got their own thing happening. So 4-hour chart here, so from wave 2 here, wave 1 and 2, and then looking for wave 1 and 2 here, and looking at all of this third wave here. I'm just going to go to the hourly chart here, which will give us a bit more detail on this. So from wave 2 here, we've got wave 1 to the upside here, wave 2 here, and then we've been counting this little structure up here, this third of the third here. So wave 1 and 2 here, we can move this stop into profit. Here now, and we're looking at well, 1 and 2, nice strong third wave here for wave 4, and then wave 5 of 3 here. So we're looking for wave 4 to pull back. So wave 4 would pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, or the 38.2% retracement level, which is from this point here roughly to the top here. So you can see the 38.2 comes in around the 28.90 here. But I think that we could already be completed here in this ABC correction, coming back into this space here. So I'll just go into the tick chart to have a look at that. Oops, there we go. So won't need to see those. So just looking at this particular structure here. So this is where we were looking for it to come back. This is really a dance across the 2900 area here, and the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave to the downside. So I was thinking this is 1 and 2 and nice strong third wave here, 4th and 5th here for the C wave. So an A and a B, an A, B, C here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for this. So I think that could actually be the low here. So we could use this high here to go long on, but obviously you want to do this when the volume's flowing, such rather than in the off hours to a point, I guess, but everybody's got their own tactics. But look, it's pulled back to where it should be here. So even if you do get triggered here and wave 4 gets a bit more complicated, you'll just need to keep the stop out of the way, because the structure to the upside is not complete yet. To the upside here, one way of getting a little bit of a target area, it was quite a few different ways really, but this would be one of them. So the 1618 here is at 29.30, and we also know too that the 29 or the 30 here, we've got 2900, which is the closest largest number, and then we've got 10, 20 and 30, so they make up group 1 here. And with group 1 here, we'll just put this a little bit higher here. I mean, we can trade up to this point, but it's good to take profit here, because this is where it can fail and move back down into this wave 4. So we're looking for wave 3 and 4 and wave 3 and 4 here. So yeah, that's where we are. I mean, longer term traders will just hold through all of this. The other point here too, if I've made mistake, then if this becomes the support here, the 30, which is the top of group 1 regards to the trading levels, if that becomes a nice tested support, well then that sets the target straight up to the midpoint, the 50 here. So the Fibonacci numbers of the price ratio is 1, 2, 3, 5 and then 8. So as support, we know that coming, just draw it over here, coming up to the 29.30, we would see some sort of reaction from there, and then we'd see the first high above the level, and we just really trade to that point and get out, and then we just watch the dance across this level here. And once we've got those first 3 waves in here, then we can just draw a line across here, 1 point above that high there as our trigger. And if it does get pushed through, well then you're on your way then, and you got your stop here, and then target would be at 50 at that particular point. Okay, and then the same thing would occur here as well. So if I've made a mistake, that's how to handle it at this level here. Let's have a look at the NASDAQ. So same pattern on the daily chart here, wave 4 here with wave 1 and 2 here, and then wave 1 and 2 here, and wave 1 and 2 here, and then we're into the third wave. And we can see that we're kind of on the right track here, because we would expect the third wave to play out nice and strong through here, and it is. So yeah, so with the levels here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8, the Fibonacci numbers as price ratio, but then it can get a little bit more complicated from here, because between 500 and 800, the halfway mark here is the 650 in here. So that's where, you know, if you're trading up through this area here, that 650 is where it's going to give you the hardest time through here. That's where you can expect the market to rebalance itself at that particular point. So, and the next level here, the 8 here, is probably where this wave 3 will come in, and we always consider 8 a profit taking number, so we can expect a bit of a sharp sell-off at that point, or a lot of resistance, even if it's a wave 4 and travels more sideways than down, but it should pull back 38% of wave 3 here. So let's just go in and have a look at that. So on this level here, we've got wave 1 here, wave 2 here, nice strong third wave here. So we've got wave 1 and 2 in here, and then all of this is a little third wave of this third wave, and then wave 4 here, and then wave 5 here. In this instance here, this market can pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here, or we could view that in terms of wave 2 low here to the top of wave 3 here. That would bring the 38.2% retracement level down through to here. So if the NASDAQ's going to travel down through here, then maybe the S&P's got a little bit further to come down as well in that case. So just be a little bit mindful of that. Let's just go into the hourly chart here. So yes, I've moved the stop up from being below here to here, just in case folks want to accommodate this wave 4 here and use it in different ways. I mean, everybody goes about things in different ways, but the 650 is a profit-taking area, and so is the 8 here profit-taking area as well. Now, you may want to take profit here, or you may be a bit of a longer-term trader and you want to buy the dips here. So this is where the dips would be playing out through here. So buying back in, let's just grab the low of wave 2 there and the wave 3 there. So to buy back in would be, well, the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So we know that this is nice wave 4 here. So we can buy back in at 75, say 57, 58 area here. So I'll just leave that with you there in a way, but yeah, I mean, the takeaway from this really is that where, you know, what you see in the trend here is not what you're going to get next. So this is going to be a series of 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 here. So just be mindful of that. So that dance is going to be across here. So you need to take a longer term view or a shorter term view. You don't want to be stuck in the middle in this case. So you need to trade these trends in here, or you need to stand back and allow them to play out and just look to buy the dips on these structures here. Alright, I don't think the tick chart can help us. I don't know if I've done any work on the tick chart or even updated it. No, I haven't. So, yeah, I haven't done that. So, but we can expect it to move lower anyway in this instance. So that's it. Pretty short but sweet. So that's where we are, and thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the weekend. I will be going away on Monday till Friday, so I'll be working off the laptop. So send emails rather than telephone calls, please. Cheers.